Hey guys, it's Lauren, and today I'm just going to be filming a new video, and I thought it would be kind of fun just to do some little like chatty videos where I just like talk about life and things I've been thinking about recently, whether it's this week or month or pretty much whenever. I just thought that would be kind of fun to do. So naturally we have to have coffee because all good deep life conversations happen over coffee, don't they? So this is our mug this time. We got Once a Princess, Always a Princess with Cinderella on there. I love Cinderella. Yeah, Cinderella reminds me of my mom. I don't know why, she just does. Gotta turn my phone on silent. No interruptions. Today I just feel like talking about some things that I've realized about myself, about the world, about people, and just things I felt like sharing. Like, every time I have a deep conversation with people recently, this has been coming up. So the first thing is just like knowing who you are. And yes, insert "you know who you are." If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that my mom sent me that cute little bracelet with that. But it's very applicable to me because, I don't know, I just feel like a lot of times in life, people just love to gossip and like love to spread things around or start things, or even if things they're spreading around are true, like people just like to talk and people like to I don't know, people just like to talk, people like to think they know what's going on, and I realized that it's really dumb. Like, I don't know, I just don't like gossip. I'm not going to say I'm not at fault of doing it sometimes. Like, you know, when you hear something, be like, did you hear that? And you're like, wait, what? I want to know this. Like, we're all guilty of it. But the thing is, like, you just can't be defined by what other people are saying about you. And you know who you are. Other people don't know you. If you ever think about how just complex you are, this is another thing where you can't judge other people, because think about how complex you are as a person, and think about how much random stuff in your life has contributed to who you are today, and just how much, my coffee is still too hot, that's why I'm not drinking it, and just how much you've gone through, and all the hard things that have happened, and they all accumulate to the person that you are right now. And then remember that every other person in the world has that much going on too. Like, I feel like we tend to think that everybody cares so much about us, and like when something happens it's the end of the world, when it's really not, because everybody's just so absorbed in their own heads. And I don't know, I'm rambling right now, but that's what this is going to be. This is going to be a rambling video of me just talking about random things I've been thinking about. I don't know, everybody just has a story, and you can't judge people before you know their story. And then once you do know their story, don't judge them anyway, unless they're just like a mean person, then you can be like, bye. But yeah, just don't judge people until you hear what they've gone through in their life and hear more about them, because it's so easy to look at somebody or hear a couple things somebody said and just think you know everything about that person, and you've already come to a conclusion about them and like everything about their life, when in reality that's like such a tiny snippet of just who they are as a person. Like, the other day I was just sitting in a big circle with a bunch of girls, and everybody was just like spilling their hearts, and everybody was just saying like all these things they've gone through, and I was just so touched and just so moved by that, because I had no idea anything about any of these girls. I would never have looked at one of them and thought, oh, you went through this, or oh, you went through this, or this is your struggle. You just don't know. So just don't judge people based on things you've heard or even seen, because you really just don't know what's going on in other people's lives. And back kind of on the topic, backtracking to just knowing who you are, like, just be confident in who you are as a person and know your heart, and also know that you can make mistakes still, and those don't define you. One of my favorite songs is You Are More. I can't remember, it's like 10th Avenue, let me look. I love that song. And whenever I'm like sad because I like made a mistake, or I did something stupid or I said something I didn't mean to say, I always go back and I listen to the song, and it always just really inspires me and uplifts me a lot, because it just says you're more than the sum of your past mistakes. So just know that even if you do trip up sometimes, like, it's okay. You're more than that. Let me play a little bit without getting copyrighted.
Don't you know who you are? You are more than the choices that you've made. You are more than the sum of your past mistakes. You've been remade.
That's the part I'm gonna play. I just love that song so much because it's just so true. Like, it's just so true. Even if you've been like an awful person in the past, you can turn that around and move forward, starting a new chapter of your life. And what's it called? Turning a new leaf or something is what you say. And I don't know. Just know who you are. Like, that song is so accurate. I love that song. That was a very touching scene because you do know who you are. And if you don't, you need to find it. And I don't know if everybody watching me is a Christian or not, but I am. And my parents, when they sent me this bracelet, they sent a note, always remember who you are in Christ. And that's the other thing. Not only do I know, like, obviously I get upset about things and I doubt myself a lot, but overall, like, I know who I am and I know my heart and I know that I care about other people and do my very best to be just a nice person, a kind person, compassionate. I try to be that. But I also know who I am in Christ, and I know that despite all the mistakes I've made, that I can be forgiven for those and I can move forward, like, knowing that I'm forgiven for that. So, I don't know. I just have a lot of random thoughts right now. I need some coffee. I hope it's not too hot. This video is going to be all over the place. By the way, fun fact, fun tip, drink your coffee and stuff, tea and whatever you drink with straws, because then they won't stain your teeth. My teeth aren't actually this white, everyone. Like, it's this light. It makes them look really white. Everybody's like, your teeth are so white, and I'm like, they ain't this white. This is the lighting that's happening. I'm so happy. Now, okay, now I talked about my deep things. Now I just feel like chatting. I'm so happy that I have like this new lighting. I got a ring light and it's so nice, guys. Like, look at this lighting right now. Come on. This is some bomb lighting. It's also great selfie lighting. So if you ever need to take a really good selfie, hit me up, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. I'll get you that good selfie lighting. Like, you can come in, take your Snapchat, send it to whatever cute person you're talking to, and leave. Like, I'm here for it. And I'm just excited to be making, I don't know what that was. I'm just excited to be making more videos, and I've not been as good as vlogging lately, so I'm going to make sure I'm on top of that as well, because I've been kind of bad at that, and that's kind of like the main thing that I like to have on my channel. But I hope that you're also liking these sit down and talk kind of videos too, because I like to film those as well, and it's a lot easier now that I have this light and I just have some more free time, because at Disney, like, I would only be able to do it on weekends or after work, and after work I didn't want to put on makeup, and on weekends I mostly just didn't have time or didn't want to get ready. But now pretty much every day I'm like looking like normal, you know, so it's a lot easier to do that. So I hope you're liking that. Coffee break. Amazing. What should I call these? Coffee with LB? No. It doesn't really rhyme unless you say it like that. Coffee with LB. I guess it kind of does, but I don't like that. Coffee chat. Chatty coffee. I don't know. I can't think of one yet. I'll think of one. I'll think of one eventually. Yeah, I'll talk to you all next time. Let me know if you like this video. If you all like hate it, I won't do any more of them. But if you like it, let me know and I will make more, because I like coffee and I like talking. So I'll talk to you all later. Bye, everyone.